All right, so this next one is, let me see, because we've got 1, 2, 3 Netflix movies. This next one is our first Netflix movie, and it actually looks like it's going to be a documentary style thing. I will tell you, I will tell you guys, it was a little bit bottom of the barrel this week for movie review. I would say the trailers this week have not been the greatest, but this one was included because I actually did not have very many trailers for movies and series. But let's check it out. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a documentary. And hey, actually, when you see who it is, he's a really big figure in history in general, but just the entertainment industry. So let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Arnold, official trailer coming to Netflix from IGN. No, it's not from IGN. It's from Netflix. We're going to like the video. This 3-part documentary series chronicles never-before-seen footage and stories of Arnold Schwarzenegger's journey from rural Austria to the highest echelons of the American dream. He was the highest-paid actor in Hollywood for the longest time, and he is the most quoted actor of Hollywood of all time. In the series, there's unprecedented access to the most candid interviews from Schwarzenegger, his friends, foes, and co-stars and observers. Okay, anyway, we see many talk about his days pumping iron to his triumphs in Hollywood, all the way to his time governing the state of California as the governator. The joys and the turbulence of his family life and the life are unveiled in a tale that matches his larger-than-life persona. Okay, so we got a 2-minute, 22-second trailer, and we did like it, didn't we? All right, cool. Let's check it out.
I mean, look at this.
The governator. All right, here we go. Let's check it out.
I sold myself on that stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Schwarzenegger!
Thousands of people screaming, Arnold, Arnold, Arnold. And when you visualize something very clearly, you believe that you 100% can get there.
That's right. Let's do it.
There was a lot of things they had to learn, obstacles that they had to overcome. You can get an
70 years
then all
later,
the athletic stuff is over.
still has the same
The
accent.
only thing that no one can take from you is your mind.
Arnold
There you go.
Schwarzenegger terminated his box office competition.
I was looking for another challenge. Politics.
There you go.
Let's get to work.
He had no staff, no real plan.
Makeup, please.
He blew up the political system.
There's problems and problems, but I want to do the things that everyone calls impossible.
I'm imagining Arnold Schwarzenegger in office, and they come to him and they say, Mr. Governor, there's a giant wildfire going on in California. And he says, what are we going to do? Are you scared? Give me all of the water guns in the state of California. Put them on my back. I'll fight that fire myself. And he goes in there and he's just, you're terminated. Terminated.
Well, wasn't the other day that like we saw a picture of him, and he's like 73, 74 years old, and he was like covering that hole on the road of his
That's
town.
right. That's right. He's like, I'm
Come
sick.
on, like that is great. That like you gotta be a great person to do that, you know.
I'm
Especially
sick
like if you are that famous, you know.
Yeah. I'm sick and tired of these damn holes in my roads. Let's do it.
That's exactly what he said. He was like exactly like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
People will remember my successes, and they will also remember those failures.
Yeah.
It was very tough on my marriage, on my relationship with the kids. I have caused enough pain for my family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to live with it the rest of my life.
Why did you give up?
Well, because my vision didn't talk about giving up. My vision was climbing that mountain.
Here you go.
He's the guy who turns his boat towards the torpedo.
Yeah.
Always hungry, you're never really satisfied.
See, that is the thing. Aside from just being some entertainer, this guy was not a joke. Like, if you ever listen to him talk about how he did the things he did, I mean, mentally, in his mind, he was no joke. He was saying to himself, I have to do this. If you were anything, if you gave anything less than 110% coming from where he came from, trying to get to where he got, you wouldn't have made it. And he did it. I mean, he really did. Very smart.
Can you stop just a second?
Yep. Yeah.
I have to be honest, like, when I first started college here in the United States, I didn't think, that I was going to make it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. And I had 2 kids while being in college. And I had to give my 110%.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it really almost, like, consumed me mentally and emotionally. And I was about to give up. And I know that I sacrificed the time important time that I spent with my family, you know, like,
Mm-hmm.
but like I wouldn't have made it unless I gave my 100%, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, just like I really empathize with what he's saying, you know.
Yeah. So.
No matter what it takes, work your ass off.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Come on, do it.
You sound just like him.
Come on, Netflix. Let's do it. Come on. All right, let's check it out. Oh, just a second. Just want to say, his life, great. Nothing bad to say. I mean, the trailer, you know, it's him talking. All you really need to do to have a great anything is have him sit and talk. Because not only is he a good screen presence, I won't say that he's some great amazing actor, but he's a great screen presence, and he looks good, and he looks the part, and he's willing to do the things he has to do as far as doing stunts and doing things and you know, all of that stuff. So he actually does very well with the parts that he's played. Okay, so there's that. But then also, outside of being an actor and entertainer and stuff, like, this guy is inspirational. I mean, his heart, like his will. And for him to just sit and talk about, like, I'll tell you about how you have success as far as the mentality you need and the things you need to do and the way you need to think about things. Like, yeah, that's all you really need to have something entertaining, is just have this guy sit and talk about those things. So that's really cool. But, yeah. Let's check
I want to see a picture of him before getting all those muscles. Like, I've never seen any picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger without those muscles.
He always
did. They're going to see it in the documentary, because... I believe that he was born like that, you know. He was born with all those muscles.
No,
they showed him as a kid.
Yeah, him as a kid, he was a bodybuilder as a kid. Like, even when he was a kid, when he was very
they
young.
showed him that as a kid that he was like working out. And I'm like, I want to see him, like a picture of him, like when he was like a baby or something. That he was like.
Okay, because this is him as a teenager. Like. That's him as a teenager. I mean, because when he it all started with him being very young, and he read a magazine. See, that's him as a teenager. That was probably him. Yeah, but it all started with him reading a bodybuilding magazine, and seeing the bodybuilder guy, you know, the champion of the world, and he said to himself, "I want to do that." He actually said. That's a big part of his success, is that he said to himself, I'm going to be a bodybuilder, I'm going to go to America, and I'm going to become the best bodybuilder that ever lived. And he did. And he did it. So he wanted to be famous, and he did it. But, yeah. Yep. Being too loud, Brian. But anyway, let's check it out. So if this is as good as any of his motivational speeches, then this doc is going to be the bomb. See, there you go. Yeah. He's one of the very few people who will ever be close to a superhero. Crazy life story, crazy work ethic, mindset, amazing achievements. He's the very definition of success. It's honestly incredible the things that this man has accomplished. A true legend. I've been an Arnold fan for over 30 years. He's still as great as he ever was. You'll build a muscle by tearing it into 1,000 tiny pieces first and letting it heal stronger. And you build courage in exactly the same way. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Go check it out, guys, because this is coming out. When did they say? Did they say when it's coming out?
June 7th.
June 7th. Okay, because I was looking in the description. I didn't see it. So yeah, go check it out. June 7th. This is coming out. It's yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger is huge. I'm just saying, like he's
I
aside
bet
from
they
just
call
being,
it Arnold because Schwarzenegger was too complicated to
Yeah.
spell and too long.
yeah, exactly.
Schwarzenegger, it did not sound good.
What is that name? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nobody can pronounce that name. Come on, you'll never be anything. That's what his first agent told him. But all right, yeah, go check it out. June 7th. Just aside from being an actor, he's a great guy. It'd be really awesome to learn more about his life. So, but all right, let's move forward here into the next one. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.